Hey guys, my name is Betsy, and thank you so much for tuning in to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing the intro video for Libra season, which is going to be September 23rd through October 23rd. Libra is cardinal air energy. It is ruled by the planet Venus, and it rules over the 7th house and the descendant. The motto is I balance. So there is an emphasis this month on creating balance and harmony within your life, and the focus is very external. But whereas with Virgo season in the 6th house, where the focus was placed externally on more of the community and what we have to give in service to the world. This is more about our one-on-one personal relationships, whether that be, love, family, work, friendships, etc., and sort of the dynamics that exist within those relationships and how we interact in a one-on-one basis with others. So with the 7th house being the descendant, this can be things that we attract into our life. And the descendant is also it's often considered like our shadow side, or containing the things that we may deny or reject within ourselves or bury within our subconscious. These are sometimes things that we need to confront within ourselves for personal growth or in order to learn some kind of life lesson. So we often attract things into our lives, situations, or especially people, being mirrors one unto another, that cause us to confront our subconscious material and our shadow side. So this season, if there are particular individuals that are just kind of irking you, getting underneath your skin, rubbing you the wrong way, or there are certain situations that just aren't sitting right with you, this could be a good opportunity, not to blame yourself by default, but to analyze the deeper meaning there, or what is being reflected and projected towards us. What is it really that bothers us about this person? What is it that bothers us about the situation? How does that reflect aspects of ourselves that we may be denying? Or is there any revision that can be done within our own behavior or how we are approaching situations? Again, not default blame towards ourselves, but also not jumping the gun and placing blame externally onto another person. Taking a step back and looking at it from a different perspective. So Libra season is also a really great time for communication. If you are in the midst of a dispute or having differences with another person, this could be a good time for diplomacy, reconciliation, and compromise. Finding a balance within your relationship and an equal give and take. Finding relationships that have equal reciprocity. And with Libra ruling over the 7th house, legal matters and business opportunities may also be highlighted. Okay, so I am going to be doing this somewhat like a pick a card reading. However, it is going to be for the zodiac signs by element, and I will be uploading all of the individual readings separately, much like many of the other tarot readers here on YouTube. However, I will be trying to upload all of the videos at the same time and putting the links down below in the description box of this video. Hopefully, my aim is just to make it a little bit more user-friendly, and that way you guys don't have to scout out for the videos individually or wait for them to be uploaded. It should all just be kind of right here in one straight shot. Okay. But before I get into the options, I have somewhat of like a collective reading laid out here, just going off of what was at the bottoms of the decks that I used to draw today's cards. So for the collective reading, at the bottom of the Wild Unknown Spirit Animal Oracle, we have the Peacock. At the bottom of the Wild Unknown Tarot, we have the World, which is the card of Saturn or Capricorn. And I also have a personal attachment to it with Taurus, just Taurus being ruled, co-ruled by the Earth. And then at the bottom of the Lenormand deck that I used is the Man, number 28. And then the rune that we have today for this reading is Othala, which is the letter O. And Othala is about legacy and inheritance. So for some of you, of course, this isn't going to apply for everyone, but for some of you, this could be receiving some sort of inheritance or monetary windfall. This could be an inheritance or some kind of monetary gift from some prominent male figure in your life, or this could be a business opportunity coming in, starting a business partnership with someone else. And if that doesn't apply for you, I feel like this could be just your own self-motivation in this masculine energy, in going out and pursuing what it is that you desire, laying the foundations to build upon so that you can have some sort of legacy to leave behind, or at least finding some kind of material comfort in the physical world. You know, having like a nest egg for retirement, or building a home and family life, especially for those of you who may be expecting or having children, or planning that for some time in the future. That could be some sort of personal venture that you are on right now, whether you're starting your own business or just focused on, you know, trying to establish yourself in the physical world. With Othala also, and with the Peacock also, yes, with the black egg here underneath as well, I feel like this could be an emphasis placed on inherited gifts and talents. So especially if there's like some sort of propensity in your family for singing, writing, public speaking, any kind of expression, using the throat chakra, I feel like that could be very lucrative and successful for you at the current time. However, this could be any kind of inherited gift. So for some of you, it could be, you know, that you are mechanically inclined or good with your hands, or you know, these could even be spiritual gifts as well that you are learning how to embrace. Or for some of you, this could be inheriting a family business or taking over, you know, taking over some sort of family lineage or legacy, something of that nature. But I feel like this is really embracing those gifts and talents and sharing them with the world. This could also be, you know, taking more pride in your heritage, in your lineage, things that have been passed down to you physically, you know, like physical features, or an emphasis on culture, rediscovering your sense of culture and heritage, or getting back in touch with your ancestors. That could be really important this season and bring you a lot of success as well. especially if there is a certain male ancestor that is trying to reach out to you, or some sort of masculine energy that is trying to propel you forward and lead you into a certain direction towards success. You may want to be more open and receptive to receiving those messages and just receiving help from others in general. I feel like there could be someone in your life right now, especially some sort of masculine energy that is really trying to push you, encourage you, and support you in succeeding in your goals, or trying to get you to realize your own potential in some way. So this could be a romantic partner, or as I said, like a business partnership, or possibly a family member that is really trying to encourage you to push yourself further and fulfill your potential. I feel also that with the peacock here and the world and this emphasis on gifts and talents, I feel like that you could be receiving a lot of attention and public recognition at the current time, especially if there's some kind of alteration that you're doing to your physical appearance. Putting more pride into your physical appearance, or your exercise regimen, or maybe you've got your hair done differently, or something like that. I feel like you will be receiving some kind of attention for that as well. And if you are starting to really put yourself out there in a sense, possibly if you are starting your own business, or you're trying to do something creative with your personal talents, such as creating a, for some of you, I want to say this could be like starting a band, or trying to get some kind of work published, or this could even be something having to do with some kind of travel, long distance travel, or documentation of some kind. I can't remember what exactly that's called, but like the van life people, the people that kind of document their everyday lives or something. I don't know why that's coming up. But for some people, I feel like that could be really, really successful, and you could be getting a lot of attention for that right now by putting yourself out there, really embracing your uniqueness and your personal gifts and talents. With that, though, I also want to say not all attention is good attention. So, you may be finding some criticism in others. You may be finding some pushback, or some possibly like unwanted male attention, especially if this is something to do with your physical appearance, or kind of putting yourself out there in a more open way, kind of inviting more commentary on yourself. I feel like there could be, I'm trying to find a nice way to put this, just some unsettling attention coming your way, whether this is over sexualization that is happening, or people only seeing you for your superficial qualities. Something like that. I feel like there is some need for discernment there, and needing to find out how to draw boundaries, and how you are willing to be treated, and treating yourself in a way that shows other people how you want to be treated. Cultivating self-love so that others know how to love you, if that makes sense. But also, I feel like, you could be receiving a lot of superficial attention here, where, everything that's coming into your life may not really have a lot of substance to it. So again, there is some need possibly for discernment there. Now, I also feel like there is a message somewhat about ego. So you are um, if you are receiving a lot of attention, a lot of public recognition, if you have changed your physical appearance in some way, like if you've lost a lot of weight, or something has just changed externally, and people are kind of viewing you in a different way, or you're viewing yourself in a different way, or you're getting a lot more attention than you are normally used to for something. I mean, this is going to resonate differently for everyone. So for some, I feel like this is going to be something physical. For others, I feel like this is going to be some kind of creative venture that you are getting attention for. But however way this applies for you, I feel like this is a sense of not letting the attention and recognition go to your head. Remember to stay humble and to stay grounded and to stay modest. So, even though there's this male energy here of being confident and courageous, going after what you want, feeling whole and fulfilled within yourself, embracing your uniqueness and creativity, keeping that in balance, not allowing yourself to go too far on either end of the spectrum here. I feel like some of you may deal with some identity issues or some kind of self-consciousness surrounding your body. And there may even be, like, I'm definitely feeling some kind of nervousness or self-consciousness. You may even be dealing with some digestive issues or like a nervous tummy kind of thing. This could be in dealing with stage fright or something like that for some of you. So I feel like there definitely is the need to call upon this masculine energy, this inner confidence, and inner strength to push past whatever that comfort zone blockage is for you. So that you can step into your power, so that you can step into your confidence, so that you can step into your uniqueness and express yourself authentically. But also not taking that too far, not allowing yourself to get kind of carried away with your ego or to become overinflated in your sense of importance here. Kind of realizing that on a core level, we are all equals. We're all the same, and these external structures and things are all kind of just illusions. So keeping that into a perspective, maintaining that balance again. But I feel like by doing this, by stepping into your fullness, your uniqueness, your beauty, your inner beauty, not just the external beauty, your superficial beauty, what other people see on the outside, but by really tapping into your inner beauty, these inner gifts and talents, and the soul that you've inherited, really tapping into, the depth of your soul and realizing how beautiful that is, really getting, in touch with your inner self, becoming self-validated, realizing your self-worth, realizing your true beauty, and allowing that to shine forth is really going to put you in touch with your soul family, with the people that are really going to be there to encourage you and support you and push you forward on your journey. I feel like these are going to be people that aren't going to let you make excuses for yourself, are not going to let you give up or procrastinate on things. I feel like these are people that are really going to encourage you and push you forward on your life's path in fulfilling your full potential. Excuse me. But again, just that caution of discernment, of being able to pick out who those people are going to be, who's propelling you forward and who's holding you back. Where might you be overextending yourself? Who might be taking advantage of you? And where you might need to draw some boundaries, or have to put some expectations and standards into place of who you're going to keep in your inner circle. Again, this is Libra season, and we're analyzing our personal relationships and what they are bringing into our lives. Are they bringing balance and harmony into our lives, or are they bringing disruption and setbacks and unnecessary conflict? So just taking the extra time to, kind of sit with that for a minute and pick through that as well. So I'm going to leave that there. And so for the options here, it is going to be, as I said, for the zodiac signs by element. So if you go down to the description box, you will find that I have links for each one. And option number 1, or video number 1, hold on a second. Option number 1 is going to be for the water signs. That's Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Option number 2 is going to be for the fire signs. So if you have Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus in Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, you would choose option number 2. Option number 3 is going to be for the earth signs, which is Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. And option number 4 is for the air signs, which is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, so excuse me. So if you have Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus in an air sign, then you would choose option number 4. Of course, if you have personal planets in multiple different signs, multiple different elements, you are more than welcome to watch multiple readings, whichever ones may apply for you. And if you are feeling intuitively drawn to a particular element, even though you do not have personal planets in those signs, always follow your intuition. There may be messages there for you as well. Please keep in mind that these are general readings. However, I'll be right there. Okay. So these are general readings, and, so take what applies, take what resonates. Always follow your intuition and your own discernment. I gotta go, guys. Thank you so much. I'll see you at your personal readings. Thank you.